Welcome back. The uranium is almost done spinning, and I have found a path, or went to the website I use and came up with this pattern here, and just copied it over. Now, this design will allow me to run anything in the middle. Quad plutonium is the hottest burning item. And then in the sides I can run anything up to double plutonium, which is still quite powerful in its own. And I have extra room down here to put other things in if I wanted. Now, here's a test of it. Oh, and plutonium actually burns like 2 times longer than normal uranium, as you can see here. So I'll have to replace the uranium cells at least once in it. Now, at the halfway mark, I ended up with 48 million EU produced at 120 EU per tick. Oh, it stays in one stage. I see. Let's see, go with uranium again, and keep it going. See, so it's 48 million EU on the first one. Roughly, it looked like it went a little bit longer. So there should be some left over in the quad uranium, I think. And 48 million again. So that's almost 100 million EU in one go. Now let's go with, say, I'm just going to go with a double there, double plutonium there, up to quad there, and run that brand new test. It's going good, going good. Now, because they're both plutonium, it should end at the same time. You'll see exactly how much it's made. Right now it's producing 200 EU per tick. This even shows explosion power. That'd be a 50 block explosion if you didn't have anything to contain it. And looks like it's almost done. Produced 80 million EU off of that. Now, this is definitely not the most efficient design that someone could come up with, but it is quite safe, quite expensive actually. And I could come up with other designs, but I do like this one. If we had that there, let's go. Oh, now it goes all the way around. It's so weird. Right back to double plutonium. So that's not going to help me at all. Oh, that'll work. Now let's see if we go quad with a quad there. If we go single, a single, single, and single, will that blow up? It will not blow up. Now, this design with just the 3 quad pieces is an efficiency of 3, which is good, but not the best. The best efficiency you can get is a 7, but that would take 2 quad uranium right next to each other, and it works, but you're gonna be, or no, not 2 quad uranium, but 1 quad uranium, or any other quad with 4 of the neutron reflectors, or whatever they're called, around it. And if you don't build the iridium ones, you'll have to constantly replace them, and it gets expensive. See, that produced 52 million before it went out. Oh, so if I right click on these, it increases the amount of them? That's weird. That's why right clicking on all those didn't work. If I run quad, like so. Yeah, see, that blows up. That was a bad design there. But if I go with my original design, oh well, it should work quite well. Oh, it's done. 16 uranium, 1 plutonium, and 4 thorium. Now these normally do not stack, so it's... See, I managed to get it stacked somehow, but it's just weird. Now I have enough to make 2 quad thoriums if I wanted, enough to make a double plutonium, and a bunch of other uranium stuff. Now what I could do is just go through the entire reactor itself, placing like I think a single uranium like that all the way around, just single pieces, and then fill in with other stuff. Won't produce much power, but oh well. See if I do this. Blew up already after 105 seconds. That produces 60 EU per tick. If I just do one, it's 20 EU per tick. Now if I were to do like that, 160, 280, 400, 600, and it just repeats kind of like that. Oops. Let that one turn funky. Whatever. 1900, and the explosion just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now if we were to go like that, has an explosion of 30, 50. But if you filled the entire place, oh, I can't click and drag. Wonder what kind of... I've done this in Creative Worlds and just filled a nuclear reactor full of plutonium and let it go off. And test. Explosion power of minus 220. So it's so big it just is impossible. 13.9 million, or almost 14,000 EU per tick. It's just insane. Okay, enough of that though. Now, have all this stuff here. Drop off this. Now I could build it the way I was planning on it, with quad uranium and stuff like that. It's not very efficient. Efficiency of 3 out of 7. I got tons of uranium at the quarry. Got that. But my design is going to end up requiring 46 heat vents total, because each one of these takes 2, and each one of these takes 1, and it's going to require 2 dense copper plates for each overclocked heat vent, and I think there's what, 10 of these on it, and that's 10 of those, so 20 dense copper plates, and you get 8 from a stack. Well, it'd be almost 3 stacks, a little over 2 stacks of copper just for these. And it's a good, powerful reactor. Not powerful, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna fiddle around with that website again to see if I can get a higher efficiency reactor that can... That might end up costing about the same price, but if I can get more EU out of the uranium, I believe it's better, because to do a double plutonium, or even just any double, it takes 1 dense copper plate, and to make a quad, I believe it takes 3 dense copper plate per. So if I can get a reactor that takes like 4 single cells in a cube, it could produce more EU, and it takes up more space and stuff, but it's going to save on copper a lot. So let's see here really quick. I want to get it back on this one, and I will be right back once again. Alright, I'm back. And this is the new design I came up with. It is efficiency of 3. It can take up to the double plutonium here, and I believe it could take only up to dual uranium here, so that should mean I could do quad. I think, yeah, I can do quad thorium, I believe, in the edges. I can do up to double plutonium here, double plutonium, double uranium, or dual uranium. Can't do quad plutonium, quad uranium. I can do quad thorium if I want. And I like doing this because it only takes 1 copper plate to make one of these instead of combining them with 3 extra, so it'd be 5 copper plates just to make a quad. And this way is slightly cheaper. Still using the same amount of overclockers, but less advanced heat vents, less the component heat exchangers, and just a little bit cheaper overall. And with just the double plutonium, it will produce quite a bit of stuff. EU. Come on, go faster. It just doubles. I got 48 million, so roughly the same. And no explosions. Now, let me get to, if I go with double thoriums on the side, and went with, oh, stupid thing, quad, and quad, and go. Now, the quad thoriums, or just a thorium cell alone, will run for almost 14 hours. It runs 5 times longer, half the heat, and half the EU per tick, which is why it's only at 56 EU per tick right now. But as you can see, I wonder if it'll only generate the same amount of EU. I'm thinking it might only generate the 80 as well. See, it's at its halfway mark now. Oh, might not produce much at all. The advantage to these is that if you are going to bed or have something to do in real life or whatever, you can just plug some thorium in there, and by the time you get home or wake up, it will be done. That's the big advantage to the thorium. Looks like it'll be 48 mil. Thought for sure it would have generated more than that. And thorium has less explosive power. Let's see what I'll get to. 55 maybe? Probably 7. No, 56 million EU at an expensive cost using thorium. So I'm going to run with this design. So it'll take me, I think it was, what, 2 per advanced heat vent. I think this thing takes 1, and this takes 1 as well. So we got, what, let's see, 8 of these, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it'll take me 44 heat vents to produce it. I'm going to need 8 diamond. I'm gonna need some tin, which I don't have. Let's see. Couple stacks of that should do. Oh, and you can also spin tungsten dust. The W on there is for wolframium. Let's see. Industrial electrolyzer, you get 1 wolframium cell in 1 second. So you can use it for that, and you get tons of it. Okay. Now we needed 40 something of these. Let's see, it goes here. Let's just fill the inventory really quick. Let's see. I think it goes like so. With the diamond in the middle. Take more cage down the edge. Yes. No! I meant to hit W. Oh, I have no space for this. Now I do. Oh, that was bad. Let's see. Do that. Hold W. And I don't have copper on me. Let's see. Some of this up here. Let's just get a few of those for now. Let's see, 1, 2. Finish off this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it went like so. Okay. Now what we can do is just go up here really quick. I don't want it covering my inventory so much. So was it there? I can't remember off the top of my head now. That's disappointing. I think they were like so? Yeah. Okay, heading back down. I need... see, I need 10 of those. I need some gold. There's 8, 16, and some more. Goody, I got more copper. Thought I was out for a second. I was like, oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay, let's start compressing these. I'm going to need more iron bars. Let's see, that's enough for, let's see, 2 get me 1 of those. So I need 20 of these. And I might as well get more so I can make some doubles. Okay. Gonna finish off these really quick. I should have prepared a little bit ahead of time. Oh well. Bam. And inventory is filled. Let's see. I have nowhere to put this. Let's just toss it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, that stays there. Does that. 1, 2. Highly building these reactor heat vents and overclocked are just. Or just building the overclocked are expensive. Even the reactor heat vents are. That's 16 copper on each of them. Okay, next we go with, I think it was tin and these. I know we need a few of these. I think it was 10 of them or something like that. And I have no room at all. So I could combine the plutonium into a double really quick. That would give me one extra space. Just toss that all on the ground for now. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 of them. And I don't have space. Okay, let's go really fast. Some of those iron bars may disappear if I don't hurry up. Let's see, overclocks go in here. Someone say something? These go like so. And bam, go back in. It's the only problem is with those things not stacking. I guess they just don't want you stacking a bunch of overclocks in one spot and getting massive amounts of heat absorption. Oop, that's right. Let's see, I got 4 of those made already. Oops, that's where the iron bars go. What am I doing? Those go there. Am I gonna need 16? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I end up needing like 8 of them. Hold off for now, because I need to make the rest of these. Now these do take a ton of iron, I guess. Hit E again. Keep going to press W and forgetting. My finger's already resting on it. And I spilt everything everywhere. See, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them total, I believe. Because I went and put in those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I needed 8 of those for that. 3, 6. Do I have enough? I just need 2 more. Darn it. I was hoping to have enough space. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. It's not gonna work that way. Now if you shift click them out of there, these will get a damage value. I'm not sure if they have fixed it or not, so you gotta be careful on that. So if they have damage values, you cannot combine them together. That's pushing over. Okay. Yeah, I did only have 4. Good. 2, 1, 2. You gotta be careful, because if you do try to shift click into this, it will go into the top right. Doesn't think for you, sadly. See, that did that. And those go like so. Almost done. Now all we need are the heat component, I believe it was called. Heat vents cool off the reactor itself, like suck heat away from it and cool it down. But the heat exchangers and component heat exchangers, all they do is transfer heat from nearby stuff to other ones. So these heat vents will suck the heat from the fuel, and then these will pull heat through these and exchange it into other components nearby. This one does the same, but it also cools off at the same time. So it's a neat little system it has going. It's a heat exchanger, component heat exchanger. So let's just go exchanger. So you need 4 of these, just gold around 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. So I need to do this 8 times. So I need more copper and electronic circuits. You want to try and use these as little as possible. I mean, look at the cost of that. It's insane. That one's pretty cheap other than the copper. So I need 8 dense copper plate. That would be a stack of copper. Okay. And 4 of these, that's 16 gold, I got enough. Gonna need to make circuits as well, seeing as I only have 1. Put that back. I'm gonna need 8 of them. Let's see. So 1, 2, 4. That'll be 8. No. I need to make 8 to make 8. Use 8 to make 8. And I need... Let's see. Just gotta get that out. And do this. 32. Let's see. 6. I'm doing the recipe 4 times. 4 times 6, 24. Good. So leave 24 there. I don't have any refined iron on me though. Can I make them with aluminum? Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay. Can't believe I forgot. I didn't think these things would take electronic circuits at all. forgot. Let's see, that's everything I'll need, right? Tin. I have enough tin. Okay. Let's see. Dense plate. That. And of course they do not stack either. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the difference, I'm going to talk a little bit more up here about the nuclear reactor. Okay. Now, I'm not sure, they did a whole bunch of changes to the reactor. So one thing you used to be able to do is just run, I think this was right. I'll go check and see if it was or not later in a little bit. Now, I know previously these used to pull heat to themselves, like they'd damage themselves in the process, but I don't think that's the case now. Now, these heat vents here will pull, I think it was 6 heat. They'll cool off 6 heat. Advanced ones will cool off 12, and the overclocked cool off 20 in one shot. So as the price goes, or as these go up, the prices go up. These ones, I believe, pull 4 heat or something like that. I'm not 100% sure anymore. Haven't read up on them on the wiki in a while. I think these will move around like up to 24 heat per each of these. And I think these ones are only like 12 or 6 or something smaller. So that's all neat and all. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go with a full set of doubles. I'm just going to throw in a bunch of different double pieces with whatever I got in my inventory. See, we're going to need more copper. Like I said, these things are horrendously expensive on the copper and iron. Not so much the iron, but copper is just consumed like crazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need at least 6 copper plates. Now let's just go with, let's see, there's 8, that can make 4. Or I can just do a bunch of uranium, which I think I'll do, actually. Let's see, these go like so. There's 1, 2, 3 sides. See, just clicking like so does that. If I shift click, oh, sweet, it is fixed. Those no longer give damage values when you do that. Oh, almost forgot the important pieces. I need copper cable and a lever. Now, the reactor needs a redstone signal in order to activate or turn on. Oh, okay, let's see. This is going to go there, there, like so. Okay, I wanted to do this. Cover that up. Do that. I'm a little bit worried. Okay. really fast, what I'm going to do is double check. I want to, where am I going? This way. Going to check to make sure I got stuff in the right positions and make sure it won't blow up. Just a quick double check. I designed it to only have to take double uranium and stuff like that, and just stick double plutonium in the middle. Let's see. If I do that, everything should run fine. Okay, those did go in the corners like I had. Now this design, with dual uranium or less, will never blow up. I can go quad uranium in all spots, or quad thorium, and it'll never blow up. 36 million EU. How much per tick was it doing though? 180 per tick. Let's see. That just, oops, should have left it on that one. Oh well. Now, single plutonium in each spot should be fine. Ah! I wish I could right-click those out. Break tech, fix your computer system, please. That would be so much easier. Okay. If I do that, it shouldn't detonate at all. Yeah, see, they burn a lot slower than uranium. 2 times slower. Thorium 5 times. That's basically what this is doing. Well, I guess I already told you what it does. And I believe I can stick like single uranium in these spots and it should keep it cooled. If not, I'd have to upgrade these 4 heat vents into advanced heat vents and it should be fine. 120 EU per tick. Look at that. Generated much more. So many. You're depleted. If I go singles on the side, doubles there. Is that going to overheat at all? Doesn't look like it. You can see that one flashing there. It means it takes a little bit of durability from the heat and it cools off instantly. Looks like it's going good. So yep, I can run up to double plutonium in the middle, no quad uranium at all. I believe double plutonium in the sides is out of the question though, unless I upgrade everything around it. Let's take a look. Ah, come on, let's go faster then. Okay, test. Kaboom! Do not do double plutonium in the sides. Got it. Okay. If it can take double plutonium, it can take any thorium, and can take up to double uranium. You can, if you do a design with quad uranium and it's safe, like if I had 2 quad here and it was 2 quad uranium and it was safe, you could run double plutonium safely, no matter what. Let's just go like so. As you can see, there's no durability loss on anything yet. So let's just get rid of this for now. Okay. And that one took a hit down to where it should be. Everything's heated up just perfect. Now what I could do to make it even more safe, I could build 4 more of these and just stick them in those spots and it'll be fine. Okay, it's not losing any heat anywhere. It's going good. I'm not sure how long I've been recording now. Let's see, sensor. Okay. Let's see, we got energy sensor, reactor sensor, counter, liquid. Now, the remote sensor kit takes frequency transmitter, piece of paper, digital thermometer, refined iron, circuit glowstone. I need refined iron. I'm gonna build one of those. I get the stuff for that and the computer screen I need set up, and I will be right back. And we're back. Had to end up going all the way to the desert to get cactus to make lime dye. Now, to make the industrial information panel, we need electronic circuit, redstone, ink sacs, lime dye, and glass pane. Now, gonna need a good bit of glass pane. Let's see, 1 redstone, 1 ink sac, green dye, get the industrial information panel. Okay, now that we have that, we take lime dye in the middle. So you want to make 8 of these. Now I'm going to make all these do is extend off of the normal panel. So you have a bigger reading area. You took this, like so. Okay. Got the remote sensor kit. Now if I remember correctly, the information panel can only take 32 EU. Or maybe it's just, I think it might have just required a redstone signal. See, hopper's working perfect. Awesome. Ooh, too far. Okay, take a peek. Everything's going good. Right click on it with that. The remote sensor is mounted on the reactor. And we get the sensor location card. Now we take this. This is what we reinsert into the information panel. Let's see. Put that in there. So you got tons of levers now. Okay, I'm gonna take out this for now. Don't have any machines needed. I'll leave that one poking up. Let's see if I go here. It's gonna show if I do that. Pop that piece out, put a lever, and do that. See how it lit up to this other green? That means it is turned on. Right click here, you notice we got different boxes here. This one's for the card. This one is for range upgrades. Let's see if I can, right here, range upgrade. Which is just a transmitter, 2 copper cable, and that. Now when you look at it, it tells you the location of the reactor as well. Stick that there. Let's name it the QCO Reactor. And you can tell it to show whatever you want it to show. Right now it's set to show with the on-off status, heat level, max heat, melting temp, output, and time to cycle end. Click so you don't type there. And as you can see, it is out of range because it's actually quite far. And then always go straight to that. Now I can right click on any other square, won't do anything. You have to click on the correct square. So I need to build a few of these. So I'm going to need more circuit and more cable. Let's just do that. That should be enough. Now, let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3 copper cable per, and then more for that. Let's give it 5. Let's. How many do I have? I have 1. Let's go with 2, 3, 4. Let's just use all of them. Like so. 4, 4, 4. Gonna need to make more. Oh well. Let's see, I can make 2 transmitters right now. Let's see, just get all those. I need to get my MFFS security devices as well. Do I have? Nope. There's all the rubber. Let's get a couple stacks. Let's see. And let's just turn all those into it. Okay. Let's see. Let's do 5 for now. Yeah, those don't stack either. I think perfect. At least the range upgrades do stack. Let's see if I made perfect amount or too many. Still out of range. Oh wow, only took 1. That's embarrassing. Okay, right now it says reactor is turned on. T is 8. What's that? Let's see. It's on off, heat level, max heat, melting temp, output, time to cycle end. So we got the max heat, melting time, or melting temp, the output, time remaining, temperature is 8, which is good. It's nowhere near the 8500. And it's got 2 hours and 10 minutes remaining. I believe that's for the plutonium we have in it. It says it's outputting 210 EU per tick. Now, I believe the EU hyphen? Yes. That reader, 1 glowstone. This chest. Okay. We go with 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 there, glowstone. Now what this does is tells you how much EU is being put through one of those. That one has nothing because it's completely unplugged. Oh, forgot about that. Okay. Now up here, I can click here. Right now it's doing 17 EU per tick. Yes, I buried it all. Let's see. This one. Click, click. Right now it's doing 210 EU out and in. So all the EU it generates, it's generating 210 EU. 0 in, 210 out, a gain of -10. That's cool. It's going quite well. Has 2 hours left to go. So it'll be a while. Those are full. Okay. All that's going swell. This is good. I'm not sure what that one is for. Let's see. Would be an upgrade. Think you can color upgrade? Resupply module? I'm not sure exactly what that's for. Wow. Oh, looks like you. Oh, I see. I believe you can build this, set it on the ground like a chest, put this in that device, and maybe it automatically resupplies the reactor it's hooked to? I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. That's interesting. Interesting stuff they have for turtles nowadays. I got tons of extra range upgrades, so let's just store them in there for now. Awesome. Okay, nuclear reactor has been built. I'm gonna get a chest up there to store my extra uranium cells and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about them. And that's it for this episode. Let's get one last look at the mushroom farm. This thing is just working amazing. There's still some grass down there and there, but it's spreading quite fast. It's been a few days, to be honest. Nothing's coming to cover these though, that's good. These should be constantly being drained. I kinda wanna hook the hybrids up to it just to see how fast that makes it go. But I would rather those stay on that device. They spawned on the mushroom. And this still flits between Mushroom Island and Plains biome, even if I am standing on nothing but mycelium above and below. I got Mushroom Island out here in the water, Plains on top of the mushroom. Weird. It's pretty awesome though. A whole forest of mushroom. Can't wait for mushrooms to start spawning eventually. Did replant some cactus over there. I'll plant more over there. That's it for this episode, everyone. And see you next time. Peace out.